In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission.
Mikey, what are you doing?
I'm doing the thing for the podcast.
It's not that hard, bud.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends podcast. They call me the hip-hopopotamus. Flows that glow like phosphorus, popping off the top of this esophagus, rocking this metropolis. Not a large water-dwelling mammal. Where'd you get that preposterous hypothesis? Did this motherfucker tell you that, Dave?
Yes.
Did you tell him that? God damn it.
I don't know what just happened right now.
I freestyled. I mean, I stole it, but I freestyled. Oh, it is Friday. There are sticks in our hands. I need one. There is now. There's drinks on the table. Johnny boy, what are we about to do?
We're about to masturbate, boys.
You damn right. It's time for a Freedom Friends Master Debate brought to you by warfightertobacco.com. Use that code FTFO. Screw yourself that sweet 15% off. That was a boner sound. That's what that was. Go to owens.us. Use that code FreedomFriends25. It'll get you a quarter off your order for all your CBD treats and needs. And Ice Tech coolers for those who get it. Go to icetech.com. Use that code FreedomFriends10. Get 10% off. Check out our affiliate link with Grill Your Ass Off. Go to grillyourassoff.com/freedomfriendspodcast and order all your stuff there. Some of the best rubs and such that I've had in a long, long time. So otherwise, Justin, what you got for us this week, pal?
All right, boys.
All right, boys.
So we talked about it a little bit during the episode and thought y'all could weigh in. I think a lot of major league sports are lacking right now. And I think there's no one better than the 4 people sitting in this bar to help improve some of those sports. And I will go ahead and kick this off, give y'all some ideas. I think across all sports,
Steroids.
yes, but also I think all sports could learn from hockey. And I think if 2 players want to fight at any point during the game, that should be allowed.
Let them work it out. dog.
Until they hit the ground.
Until they hit the ground.
I would love to see
go sit in a box for 5 minutes.
I would love to see a
Exactly.
penalty box in baseball.
Right?
I want to see
No.
NASCAR.
I know how to make the MLB better.
Ooh, okay. Let's hear it.
Have you guys seen the Savannah Banana TikToks?
Yes.
That's what MLB needs.
Absolutely.
That is fucking hilarious.
I have not.
Here's the thing, though.
Oh, God.
Do not
tell.
all teams. Just throw one in.
Right?
Just one that plays banana ball because they don't play by the same rules as baseball.
They
They
have
play.
their own
They have their own rules called banana ball, and it's fucking amazing.
It's great.
It's so fucking amazing. If you're not following the Savannah Bananas on TikTok, you need to get your fucking shit together because it's
Yeah.
phenomenal.
Fuck
All
it
right,
up
it's
in
some of
life,
the
bud.
best content I've ever seen, especially if you're a baseball fan.
I
It's
want to
fucking
be
phenomenal.
friends with that umpire.
Dude. The umpire's got fucking. He fucking twerks it. Look at that motherfucker. You.
Now, is this required?
Oh, there's all sorts of weird fucking rules.
Let's put a pause on this because the whole episode essentially, if we watch this, will be us watching
Yeah.
Savannah Banana clips.
Truth.
But that's
True.
how to fix MLB, right?
Yes.
Unanimous agreement on that?
We'll
I'm with that.
verbalize some of these rules because the listeners have no idea what
So
we're
it's
talking about.
it's more of like,
They do like a dance before a pitch.
yeah.
So and it's not just the pitcher; it's like the whole infield, and they all have like a choreographed dance, and then just throw a pitch in the middle of the dance.
And they don't know who's throwing the pitch.
Or like one of them, they have like 5 dudes line up by the mound, and one guy throws the ball.
I have seen this.
Yeah.
It's fucking great.
They also have, it's called like, I think it's actually called banana ball, but it's where if there's a hit, it has to touch every player's glove before the runner can be tagged out.
Yes.
So it'll be like a dribbler to first, and then first throws it to second.
He's got to go around the
shortstop
horn
third.
with it.
They hit all the outfield and throw it in, and of course all the runners are like, "Fuck this noise! I'm rounding all these bases."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's always a close play at home. Like it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Nice.
Like it is fun.
But
So is there a league?
And I feel like
It's just-
it's minor league.
Yeah.
But it's 2 teams?
It's their own league, and it's the Savannah Bananas playing. I can't remember. They have their. It's a lot like the Harlem Globetrotters of baseball.
yeah,
Okay.
like they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they're fucking solid.
But I also believe they should be able to continue once they get to home.
What do you mean?
Like if the ball isn't in play or not back and
Just
they
go
don't
back
call
around.
time, they
If
can go
it's-
back to first. They keep going.
Ooh.
I like that.
That's
Like, why not?
Like if you can fucking round the bases
If you
second
make
time,
it, fuck, keep going, bro. Keep fucking going.
I think you should send that to the Savannah Bananas. They might indulge. They might take that role, dude. They might be like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Justin,
But I mean, how fun would that be?
Well, 100%, because especially when there's just one runner on the bases, and you see the guy that tries to make the Hail Mary throw to home, and the catcher just like kind of goes for it, and it goes past him, and nobody gives a fuck. If he knows that guy can get back on base, that's a game changer right there. Oh, I like that, John.
yeah. Dude, they can get a pickle between home and first.
Yeah. And if you go back and you make it back to home, you just walk to the dugout.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, fuck it. I tried.
That's a great idea, man. Send that to the fucking Savannah Bananas, dude. Like, that's a great idea. Hell yes.
So baseball is fixed. What's next?
NASCAR.
NASCAR. Make them do right turns.
Make him do a right turn once in a while. Yeah.
No. I think there just needs to be more shit talking. It needs to be less professional, and they need to let tobacco fucking sponsor it again, because that
Why?
was
It's not going to matter.
the Winston Cup was the prime.
Did you buy Winston cigarettes?
No,
Then who cares?
because it was big tobacco money.
I was a Marlboro Light guy myself.
Now they have big whatever else money.
Yeah, but now there's rules. Like, I mean, there's like etiquette. Nobody who
NASCAR.
watches NASCAR wants etiquette. We want fucking people fist fighting.
Rubbing is racing.
Yes.
Did you see the RCBT car fucking won?
Yeah.
Fucking dope.
Yep.
That's
Now, once
sick.
again, about the sponsorships, the only reason that I saw that, the only place that I saw that is through any RCPT platform.
Yeah, because I don't watch NASCAR. I don't pay attention to it.
But it's not like I looked on, like I went ESPN.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that's cool. Let me see. Nothing. And it's just like, oh, okay. So, yeah.
Yeah.
How can we make NASCAR better?
I liked
LS swaps.
JT was talking a little about it when he was here.
Yeah.
How they did. I think it was with Cletus McFarlane, and they built all the cars the same.
Identical.
Oh,
yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
like pit maneuvers were allowed.
Right.
Robin was really racing,
Yeah.
and the whole nine. And it was just like, no, you got to outsmart the other however many guys
Yeah.
are on the track.
Yeah.
Like,
Like you throw some chess moves into this fucking
yes,
business.
You know what they need to do? They need to do NASCAR, but like they do with the stadium trucks, where they throw like a random jump in the middle.
Oh,
Yeah, and you don't want to hit it.
Exactly. You want to go around this. You don't want to be that guy that
But
gets
if you
yeeted
do,
off it.
if you do just
You're
fucking
gonna-
Dukes of Hazard
You know
yourself,
what, though? You know what I'll say about stadium
everything
trucks?
pauses and it's like them Duke boys are at it again.
Those stadium trucks are so fucking fun to watch.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's the
Like
best,
they go
dude.
around the corner on 3 fucking wheels.
Oh, dude.
Like it is so cool.
they constantly look like they're about to just flip.
Yeah.
The entire
And if they do,
race.
nobody gives a fuck. There's a roll cage. They're
Yep.
fine.
Or-
They're fucking fine.
or those.
You know how
dirt-
hard it is to flip one of those trucks?
Is it really?
Well, yeah, this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They always
Probably.
look like they're on the brink.
And so the
Well, yeah,
reason
but
they look like that coming out of a turn, and that's pure power. They're under 100% acceleration, and it's lifting that up because that suspension is so soft that it's causing travel. That torque in the engine is causing travel in that suspension, lifts that front wheel.
That's
A lot of those
That's why
those
it's
trucks
the
have like
left
32 inches of suspension travel.
Now I bet though if they hit
That's wild.
the power
That's wild.
at the wrong time, they could totally flip.
Well,
that
I
truck.
mean,
Oh yeah.
if you know how to
Yeah.
drive, it's really hard to flip one of those.
Yeah.
But if you don't know what you're doing,
No, I bet
just
you I
like
can
anything
I bet you I can
else,
flip the fuck out of it. I don't know fuck all about that shit.
turn 1, I got this.
I'm gonna wheelie this whole course. You better put like one of them drag bars on the back from the fucking back, way back when with the little wheel, just to keep me up.
Fuck a wheelie bar. You need the fucking like
you need training wheels.
training wheels on it, right? You have like
Sidecar.
side wheelie bars. So
That's another thing with NASCAR. Every rookie has to have training wheels. For his first season, he's wearing fucking training wheels just for fun.
Have a little initiation process.
Yeah, bring hazing back into sports.
right?
That fixes half of them right there. Just bring hazing back.
I'm a big fan of the idea of a lot of these teams too, where like the NFL, the worst team in the NFL plays the best team of like the XFL or something. And
Yeah.
whoever
Oh no, no.
wins,
The
you swap.
worst NFL team plays the best college team.
Yeah.
Ooh, and then
Yeah.
all those players just get full contracts. Like,
Nah, because
No,
they
but
didn't
like,
graduate. But I
Just shit talking.
because we had
but-
talked about that before.
Yeah.
Like Jazz and I had talked about that, where it's like
Yeah.
if like the best XFL team played the worst NFL team and they beat them,
Yeah.
that XFL team is now the NFL team, and
Yeah.
the NFL team moves
Which
to the XFL.
I'm a little torn on that because I am a Texans fan, so it's a little dangerous
But,
for us.
the
But hey,
Patriots don't have Tom Brady anymore, man. Like, hey,
You get an extra game every season.
you know how great, you know how
and
great it
tickets
would
are
be.
way cheaper.
You know how great it would be without the Jets. I'm just saying.
You're not wrong.
Without the, like the Jets, the
Do you-
Browns, the
do you
Lions,
think-
all of them would go.
So how many years? How many years would it take to get rid of NFL teams?
Oh, it'd probably be a while. And there'd probably be some back and forth.
Yeah.
Well,
You know,
you look at it from the business side, though.
I think it'd be
If
fun,
you-
though,
If you're
if-
an owner of an XFL
Yeah,
team,
you don't want
and
this.
then all of a sudden you're pro,
yeah.
you're in the NFL now.
I would even say baseball could do that same thing with AAA minor
That's
leagues.
Very
You
true.
know what I mean? Where the
Do you
AAA team
think,
plays the
though,
worst
that
team in
an
baseball.
Do you think an NFL
Could you
team-
imagine the impact that would happen to be like an MLB team, and all of a sudden you're like,
AAA
No,
Pawtucket beat
yeah.
you.
No, that-
you fuckers just straight up lost to a AAA team. Now you're a AAA team.
Now the
But
Savannah
if they get
Bananas
bumped
for the
back down,
MLB.
the team gets poached, and that organization disappears. One by one, all these XFL teams would take place, and all these NFL teams would just go away and disappear.
You know who I bet would be on
There's
board with this?
way too much money involved?
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
That's because he's with the XFL.
Do you
he kind of owns it.
Do
He
you
does. He's
think-
an owner.
Do you think the best college football team would stand a chance against the worst NFL team?
Oh, I don't. I think.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think so either.
No, it's a different-
but I would love.
That's
I
like-
would love to watch.
that's
this.
like I'm a real good fucking fist fighter. I can throw these fucking things. I grew up. I'm not getting in the octagon.
yeah.
Right?
Pussy.
like,
Well, what
I will
about-
beat the
with-
fuck out
what
of your
about-
average Joe
now,
on the street.
Now,
But if that average Joe is
now, Mikey,
Is
you're
an UFC fighter.
Mikey,
I'm
you're
gonna
fighting
lose.
the worst UFC fighter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay,
I don't think it matters. I think that's
I
a
think-
different level of
I
athleticism.
don't
I
know.
want to see it though because you see a bunch of these rookies that struggle when they
Yeah.
get to like the top of the line NFL, MLB. You see these guys that struggle, but they're also going to a brand new team, a brand new everything.
Sink or fucking swim, bro.
I agree with that, but I'm like I want to see an end of season where it's like
yeah.
my Texans that are the worst,
Well,
and they're playing like Alabama
It's
after
like-
they just won the bowl.
it's
and
like
they're-
it's like an all-star game,
exactly
right?
Yeah,
You know, like nobody cares, but
Yeah.
like let's watch this.
Well,
yeah.
you would care if your team might go to the fucking another league.
Well,
Well,
I'm,
yeah.
I'm
It's
saying
like-
like for real, like I would love to see that. I would love to see a bad NFL team play whoever wins the next big bowl
yeah.
out of like the Big 12 or something, just for shits and giggles.
I think that would be cool.
I think it'd answer a lot of questions that
It
people
would.
have,
It would.
and it'd be
Um,
extremely entertaining.
I just thought of this, and it was the 2013 Red Sox who won the World Series in 2013. 2012, they were the worst team in baseball. Like they
That's
literally
true.
they went from worst to first.
Wow.
Because that was like their whole thing, right?
Yeah,
It was worst to first. You would never see that if we implemented this rule. There's not even a chance.
Well, I don't think. I think there's no way that would work because like there's too
But I
much
think it
money.
would be
at
cool
stake.
as shit if they just played each other.
Yeah.
I think if nothing else, if they were just like, no, we're gonna make another game's worth amount of money,
Yeah.
they'd probably be like, cool.
What do
And,
they What do they call the last pick in the draft? What's his name? Mr.
under-
Irrelevant.
Mr. Irrelevant
We would do. It would be
Yeah.
like a Mr. Irrelevant game.
Yeah, game
Yeah.
of irrelevance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
Like just the worst fucking team in the NFL.
You know, but honestly, like
plays
when,
like the
when
national
you're,
champion.
when you watch a college game, like it's fun. I like college football, but it's not like watching any NFL game. Like in NFL, the hits, like I mean, NFL, they seem so much better.
I would.
Well, that
In
and you're used to
certain
watching
instances.
Nebraska. No
Well,
offense,
that's-
but
You also got to remember. Well, now Nebraska back in the day.
Yeah. But I'm not.
I would have put the Huskers up against some NFL teams back in like the 90s, man.
Yeah, I
I mean
mean-
the Cornhuskers were fucking badass, man, for a while there.
I think it also depends. Like if it's like Alabama LSU, as opposed to like the Texans and the Cowboys. Like college will probably because those dudes actually they're working for it.
Yeah.
The guys in the NFL are like,
You gotta think,
I'm
though.
signed for 3
the-
years.
So the
cool-
NFL is
the-
made up of the best players out of those teams.
The cool thing about a game like this,
That's
though,
how you make the NFL.
would be like you have the worst NFL team, so they're down in the dumps.
Yes.
the Jets.
But by God, we don't want to lose to these college
Exactly.
fucks.
It's
so
like
they would be trying.
Oh yeah.
They would be
next
trying.
level.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing, though. Every fucking player on the Jets at one point was the best player on his college team.
Yeah.
That's how he got fucking
Yeah.
drafted.
You got to look at it like people that are in, and it's a horrible correlation, but people that are in politics, right? They don't get there because the majority of them don't get there because they're some stupid piece of shit. Some of them do because they're getting pushed by an agenda. A lot of them, like, graduated top of their law class, who have a fucking amazing record of things that they've done in their career.
There's a hell of a resume attached.
Yeah. It's, they have to have the merit to be able to get to that
And it's
position.
fucking
where they're
idiots
at.
that you wouldn't think.
It really is.
Well,
But
look at our VP.
But the loud ones are typically the shitbag
On
ones.
paper, our
That's
VP
true.
is a fucking water walker. Like, that bitch is fucking great.
Yeah.
One of her top of her class in law school, blah, 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 all this bullshit.
Mhm.
She's a moron. All she does is laugh like she's high.
On paper,
It fucking
It's the
sucks.
age old, looks good on paper, execution not so great.
Yeah.
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 But in the pro sports realm, these guys have dedicated their lives to that.
It's like a lieutenant actually drew Kamala Harris. It was a lieutenant's idea. I got this idea for a moron.
I'm gonna put it on a napkin.
Just hear me out. She's gonna be worthless.
So what about y'all got any ideas for like the NBA or soccer or
Yes, for both.
Okay.
Okay, you can't lay down like you're hurt unless your arm or leg or whatever is hurt is no longer straight.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Flopping's got to go.
Yeah,
I agree
Flopping's
with
got to
that.
go.
like
Let's do one at a time. Let's do one at a time. Soccer, you can't no longer fucking run for 90 minutes and then nobody fucking wins. There needs to be a winner.
yes,
There needs to be a fucking
Across
winner.
all sports.
overtimes.
All
All
sports.
sports. You play
I don't give
until
a
someone
fuck.
fucking wins.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck if there's 40 goddamn overtimes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You play till somebody fucking wins.
or it's
Fuck
like hockey.
you.
It goes to a shootout.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yes.
it. We're tired of 8-hour games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna run this, and if nobody scores, cool. We're gonna do a shootout.
Or it goes like sudden death in football, right? Whoever scores next wins.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
so that's my fix for soccer. The no flopping for fucking damn sure.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
because I fucking love
there's
soccer.
There's
I
a
fucking
lot
hate
of
it.
really good flopping highlights that I like to watch, though.
They are fun to look at.
I like the
They are,
ones.
but they
Yeah, they suck,
it's-
but, yeah.
No, it's not that it sucked. It's like timeouts in football.
Who brought
Yeah.
that?
Which one?
The fucking
This one was Charlie. This one was Justin.
Justin who?
a listener.
Justin doesn't-
Justin was the dude that drove in. He drove in from New Mexico
Oh.
to visit family up by Canyon Lake.
Yep.
So he stopped by and
Apparently he doesn't want us to have moisture in our mouths.
And
That's the one that will suck all the moisture out. That thing's amazing.
it's potent.
Yeah.
It's fucking good.
How many octane is that?
It's high octane.
121 and a half proof.
Woo!
Yeah.
Which one is that?
The
The silver horse soldier?
horse
The
soldier.
reserve.
Because that's
barrel
the
strength.
And
Charlie
then-
brought the regular. Yeah.
And then who's
Yeah.
Charlie?
Well, Charlie's my friend. I don't give a fuck who he is. He's
I
my friend.
didn't
He
write
brought,
it,
he
so I
brought
don't know.
probably my favorite bourbon.
He's a freedom friend.
You goddamn
Yeah.
right.
I didn't write it.
And
so I
then
don't know.
Reed brought us this.
Reed
Yeah.
brought us that.
So-
Who's in the peanut gallery?
How do you
as
say
well.
it? Sotol?
Satol.
Satol?
Satol.
Satol. So it's like the stepbrother of tequila that was aged in a bourbon barrel.
I said it tastes like if tequila and corn liquor fucked and had a baby.
Yeah.
You get this. Like that's what it tastes like
Yeah.
to me.
It's good.
It's not bad.
No, it's good.
It's not bad at all. Oh, what about the black barrel?
Jose. Same with the Jameson Green.
Yeah.
Yeah, he drove 5.5 hours down to come drop those off and hang out.
Last week?
Yeah. Yeah.
Son of a bitch,
But
man.
he didn't lead with that.
No.
No.
What did he
And
lead
so
with?
we talked for probably 15, 20 minutes, and I found out he drove up 5.5 hours to come and hang out. And I'm like, dude, you got to fucking start with that. Let's go to get a cigar and sit down and bullshit. Like, what the fuck?
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I'm sorry I missed him, man, because I was gone last week. All I know is it was refreshing to show up and be like, look at all this booze.
Yeah.
Like, these guys are awesome.
Y'all hooked it up. Thank you
Fuck
to
yeah,
all the
man.
listeners that drop off booze for the boys.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We appreciate you. It's all right. Basketball. No flops.
Oh. I don't know.
I can't watch basketball.
I hate
I'm not-
basketball.
I think
Salary caps.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care about the money. It is what it is. Like, do your thing.
I think like slam dunks are only worth 2 points, right? I
Yeah.
want like the showy
You,
like
you should get
360.
like a style point.
So-
100%. Like
Yeah.
I think it should be like 4 or
No.
5 points if
There-
you do like a between the legs.
There's a saying in hockey that you don't get any extra points for style.
Yeah.
You score, it's a point. Period. Hands
Scoring
down.
in hockey is a
And-
lot
and it
fucking
doesn't
harder
matter.
than basketball.
and
though.
it sucks.
Yeah.
Well,
it's,
hence the 2-point games versus the 120-point games.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, but that's how they make basketball appealing.
yeah.
But hockey's the fastest sport on earth.
Yeah.
But you get no extra points for
It's also
style.
the toughest fucking sport.
You get no extra points for style. So how is that? That's essentially you're turning the NBA into gymnastics. You're gonna have a judge that judges
It's true.
the basket
True.
to determine how many points they get.
Yeah.
Which I
Oh no, I meant like across the board. Like if you do like a 360 or something, then it's just like it's 4 points instead of 2.
Yeah, but you got
what
motherfuckers
defines-
like, who's that guy on
what-
YouTube? The doctor
what
who does
defines
all that crazy
style?
shit.
Yeah.
He could be a huge help.
I mean,
to-
but I think they,
What defines style?
because they do that during like the All-Star break and stuff when they do like the slam dunk competitions and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
Which is
You know
fun to
what I mean?
watch.
That's actually
Yeah.
the only kind of basketball I do watch.
Yeah,
Right? Because I don't give a shit about basketball. Even when the Celtics are in, I'm like, it's just not my sport, man. Never has been, right? I played
I
one
gave
year.
up watching basketball when they tore down the Garden and built
Yeah.
the TD Bank North.
Yeah.
I lived here at the height of the San Antonio Spurs. Never watched a single championship game. That's how much I like basketball.
Yeah.
But I think like we need a better panel to figure out how to fix NBA.
That's
Because nobody
true.
here likes basketball.
That's fair.
Right?
No one's really.
Yeah,
So
but
nobody really wants to
but-
fix it.
But yeah,
but-
we can't even speak to it.
So
So
what
I'll tell
would
you
you
what,
guys
I'll
want?
tell you what,
What would you guys want to happen in order for you to watch it?
You guys let us know how you would like to fix basketball, and I'm curious to listen
because there's definitely people that love basketball.
sure,
And
absolutely,
if you have ideas for
Hardcore
any
fans.
other sports, drop those below too.
yeah.
Now,
Like
Hockey.
Now, what would-
cricket should be on ice.
Whoa.
No skates.
I
But
could
it should be on ice.
I could play that.
You know what else would be cool on ice? Is polo with the horses.
Oh, that's so fun.
You just want to watch horses with their legs broke.
No, they're just going to turn into the Kentucky Derby where they just fucking euthanize horses every year.
Probably. It'd
But
be
there's
fun to
no
watch.
timeout, so a guy just runs onto the ice with another horse, pops one, and just
It's gonna
drags
look
it
like a
off.
fucking glue factory by the time the game's over.
Scott, you're so sadistic. I love it. Oh shit! Reed is currently showing me a TikTok of 2 dudes playing tennis on ice in full hockey gear.
Yes.
Sweet.
Now,
Oh, that'd be fun.
I want 2-on-2s where the 2 frontmen can go on the other side and just
You know
truck
what?
the
That's
other
how you
one.
make basketball better.
On ice.
You do it on ice in full hockey gear. That's it. 5-on-5. But you're all kitted the fuck up. Instead of a stick and a puck and a net, you have a ball and a fucking basketball hoop.
Oh, dude, I know how to fucking fix basketball. Fights. The
What-
first
to
thing we
let them
said.
fight.
Let them
No.
fight.
Oh, fuck.
Let them
Never
fight
mind.
because
I can't.
that takes care of the flop.
We don't want any shootings happening.
That takes care. Well,
Oh, John.
they all have to
What?
sign. They all have to sign a waiver.
Dude, sir, that NBA dude, that fucking what fucking gang? It's either the Bloods or the Crips called him out.
Oh, yeah, I saw
Oh,
that.
Yeah.
Ja Morant.
Yeah,
Yeah, he.
that's
I had that as a
that's
topic the other
why.
week. Yeah, he straight up got called out by one of the higher ups in the Crips, and the guy did an interview and was like, "Ja, why don't you come on down? We'll show you the ropes, and you can see if you really want to walk this walk."
Right.
He was like, "Not even on some hostile shit. Just come on down. I'm gonna show you what you're really trying to rep here." And fucking nothing.
Yeah.
That dude's a fucking idiot, though.
Now, volleyball.
No,
I
I have
saw-
no notes.
No,
I have no notes.
perfect.
No, no.
It's perfect.
I
It's a
saw-
national pastime. It's amazing.
I would never have come up with this on my own. Justin, kick volleyball. You cannot use your hands. And to
Oh yeah,
watch
these
this
guys are doing fucking
was
cartwheels and shit.
amazing.
Yep.
Okay.
It was awesome. Kick volleyball.
The
was-
difference is
watch
the
this. This
uniforms.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Because beach volleyball, I have no notes.
But
Yeah.
this is the shit. Watch how they serve.
Okay.
Like Get the fuck out of here.
Look at this shit. What samurai shit was that?
Oh, it's
They are
Thailand beats Korea.
You
Yeah.
cannot use your hands. It is all kicking.
So this is what happens
Look
when
at this shit.
This is what happens when they ban weapons in countries.
I like how low the fucking net is for that.
For us, it'd be like waist high. For them, it's about eye
I
level.
think, is this badminton? What are we doing? Where's the shuttlecock at? Look at fucking Pele over here doing windmills and shit.
I like that they're blocking the ball with their ass. Dudes are going home with fucking red marks all
but
over them.
if you're ever bored, kick volleyball.
Fucking A.
or beach volleyball.
Or beach volleyball.
So-
Yeah, that's great.
Y'all were talking about
No notes.
fights in basketball. I believe it's in Russia, but they have an MMA basketball league.
What?
I'm seeing if I can find.
Oh, that's great.
What's that other one? There's an MMA where it's like 20 on 20.
Oh, the teams?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool as shit.
Oh, that looks like fucking fun, dude.
Oh, look at these assholes. Oh, hell yeah. Fuck yeah. That's style points.
Oh, and they're all
He broke the
barefoot. That would
backboard.
suck.
So they're straight up in an octagon, and they can, I guess, just grab each other and fucking throw some dude in a fucking leg lock while he takes a 3-pointer. Like,
Fucking A.
That'd be fun.
Russia's coming out with some weird shit though.
Batter ball.
And it
huh?
all involves MMA. Like there's telephone booth boxing, where it's like just two
Oh, I've
dudes.
seen that.
That's
That's
so cool.
hilarious.
Have you seen
man.
the car MMA?
Yep, they have
Yes.
the car MMA.
They gotta get their fucking seatbelt off and start fighting and shit. Yeah.
Can you imagine you miss the button on your seatbelt and you just take a right hand to the jaw?
Yeah, I'm a little brother. It happened my whole fucking childhood. Fucking, yeah, I can, man. Thanks for fucking reliving that one.
You're
Fuck.
welcome.
Your older brother's jazz. Mine's not.
Yeah, then you got like these the slap fighting. That's hard to watch for me because
Yeah.
god damn it.
I like watching the chicks. They
Yeah.
they are fucking vicious, man.
They knock the
And their little
shit
their
out
little
of themselves.
tutus. They're wearing little tutus and shit, trying to look cute, just getting a fucking shit blasted out of their face.
God.
Giggity. I just saw it in your eyes.
I was gonna say I looked up and all I saw was just yes.
Oh,
There it is.
trap shooting. How to make that better is it's aimed directly at you, and if you miss, it hits you.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Oh,
Right?
I bet you I'd be better at that. Well, maybe not.
No.
me.
You would have to be.
No,
Maybe not me.
You'd miss every shot.
I know, right?
Get something flying at you.
Stop flinching.
Hey, Mikey, hey, Mikey, you're not supposed to headbutt him. Fuck.
I broke every rock. Like, damn, with your head.
Why are you trying to shadow box it? That's weird, dude. What the fuck?
Mikey shows up to a trap shoot, no gun. I don't need one of those.
He's
I got this, boys.
he's got a lightsaber.
That's how you fix basketball. Lightsabers. That'll do. That'll do. What other sports that could use fixing?
What about football?
Steroids. I just want to see fucking
I think
monsters
that's
beating
across
monsters'
all
ass.
sports. We just
Yeah.
want to see
And
steroids.
bring back the leather helmets.
Yeah.
I want to
Yeah.
see some CTE, man. I want to see
Take the pads away.
I want to see like a 25-year-old
They need
dude
a rugby.
having strokes, killing himself.
Yeah, that's rugby.
How do you
Oh,
make
yeah.
how do you make rugby better?
I don't think you can.
I think
rugby's dope.
rugby and beach volleyball are about the same.
I'll
up
be,
there,
I'll be
man.
honest.
Aussie rules football,
I've never watched a rugby game.
Oh, it's
Dude.
vicious.
I know, but
I don't
like,
understand it.
Yeah,
but I love watching it.
yeah.
Like it's fucking awesome, man. Like just you could tell they're fucking getting it, dude.
Yeah.
Like they're getting it on. Like again, giggity. But they're fucking they're rocking, man. Like that shit is, and it looks like the most fun ever.
What about the Olympics?
Oh fuck.
Mm.
Well, nowadays anything's an Olympic sport.
Ooh,
Let's say
That's
that's
true.
true.
What about
Across the board.
skiing long jump.
I don't know how you can make that
Fire.
better.
Implement fire somehow.
There needs to be a gap.
Oh,
yeah. There's no danger involved.
Yeah.
There's no danger involved.
There's not enough danger involved.
like, what?
needs
Like,
to
I
be
want
a-
to see you do this,
There needs to be
motherfucker.
a pit with spikes.
Or
And
they,
fire.
They have to jump with a wingsuit.
like off a cliff.
No, just same style ramp, just a lot longer of a landing.
Once
they have a wingsuit because
once they lose, just poof.
Essentially, their aerodynamics allow them to fly further.
Yeah,
because that's what they're doing.
Flying squirrel.
They're trying to stay off the ground as far as they can. They're essentially flying based, But if you give them a little wingsuit, that'd be pretty fun.
Perhaps she should have been a ruler wrist. Wee little wingsuit. I watched Boondock Saints the other day after we talked about it. I sent him a picture.
Did you watch it yet?
I was like,
I have not.
I'm fucking watching
Jesus.
it. Hey, listeners, I want you all to shame Justin mercilessly because he's never seen Boondock Saints.
I'm already on this podcast.
And if
Don't shame me
if
anymore.
you're a listener and you haven't seen Boondock Saints, fucking shame.
Yeah.
And next week, you need to watch it like I will this week. And next week, you can give a review. Let us know what you think of it.
Yeah.
I hear that you don't need to watch the first one, just the second and third, though. It's right, Scott?
No,
what you said?
that's completely wrong.
That's definitely wrong. I don't even think those exist. You can call Justin. It's 210-284. He's going to redact this.
I'm just going to insert your phone number.
That would make Quinn's day.
Fuck.
I'm trying to think of how to improve Luge, but that shit already seems so fucking rowdy.
Fucking awesome. Like Luge is legit.
Yeah.
What if they, so you know how they have like the 4-person Luge, right?
Again, fire? I don't know.
What if they had 4 of the single luges and they were just attached by like a carabiner?
I thought luge was one person and bobsled was 4.
Bobsled, but you take the bobsled.
So both of those run on the same course.
Do they?
I think so.
Yeah. Now to make it interesting,
I have no idea.
Is you widen your straightaways and you make it a race.
Yeah. Twofer.
But your corners are still tight.
So you got to clear that motherfucker to make that corner.
All I see
And
in
they
my
got
head
to let
right
you
now.
clear it if you're in front. Otherwise, they're going down.
It's like NASCAR on
But
ice.
hands and elbows are still allowed,
All
right?
I see in my head is
Ooh.
death and dismemberments.
I'm fucking down to watch every 4 years,
the
bro.
ratings for the Olympics would go up.
What?
Dude, people
If they
die
went
in
pay-per-view, I'm down.
Dude,
I mean,
people die in these fucking sports all the time
Let's
anyways.
take the Olympics way back and go
butt sex, bring back the sex.
butt sex
Sword
and
fights.
swords.
And all of them are naked.
Yeah.
All right.
Fights to the death.
Yeah.
Fighting lions and shit after they
Right.
ran from marathon.
That would be a cool new Olympic sport.
Lion fights.
You know,
Or
we
any major like bear fights.
we
and-
talked about this on the podcast.
The Russians would win.
fair.
That's like a Tuesday.
At one point, we talked about this on the podcast. If I can go back in time, whatever I said, I'm going to redact, and I want to say I want to attend fucking the goddamn fights,
In the Coliseum.
The gladiator fight?
the gladiator
Yeah.
fights in
Yeah,
the
I'd watch
Coliseum.
that.
I would watch that.
I'd watch that.
That would be awesome. I couldn't imagine the fucking. Can you imagine just regardless of the sport happening, the atmosphere in that motherfucking Coliseum?
Can you imagine
had to be
throwing?
goddamn crazy.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
you imagine throwing rotten vegetables at one of those fighters?
Yes.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
Right.
I wish I could do that to fucking modern day sporting people.
But like,
Like
hey,
you, Bobby Abreu.
look,
Fuck you.
look what I invented.
It's still a beef, bitch.
It's called a water balloon slingshot.
right?
Put your tomato in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Whoa, I'll kill him with this.
Let me show you guys how to make a potato gun.
Okay, who has hairspray? Wait.
Is that a thing? We're going to figure this out. You got lamp oil, right? That's flammable. We'll figure it out.
Let's figure out how to aerosol this.
Quick, somebody fart in here.
Right? Slaves, I need you to collect your farts.
That's exhaust samples.
Yeah. Yeah. It's to do with a pump. Getting the pressure of a bunch of farts, then he fucking ignites it. Ever tell you about my beef with Bobby Abreu?
No.
Oh, me and him don't like each other.
Who's that?
He used to play for the Yankees
Okay.
back in the day. Then he played for the Anaheim Angels
Okay.
for a while.
So
So I'll tell you, this is how it happened.
okay.
It started as a drunken Red Sox game in Anaheim when I was stationed in California, and me and my buddy Mikey who's from Lowell, we went up. We took the train up and just got fucking shit faced all the way up in the bar cart, drinking it's that Stone Brewery fucking arrogant bastard beers that are like this big. We each had like 5. We were fucking trashed, man, by the time we get there. And the train lets off in the parking lot at Angel Stadium. So I just walked right the fuck in, and we went to the Red Sox game, right? And we're sitting in right field, which he played right field. And I believe he's since retired. This was years ago. So, and I'm just shit talking this dude the whole fucking time because I remembered when he was on the Yankees and I fucking hated him. He's a beast, motherfucker, long ball, like some bitch, right? He was a hitter, dude. He was a slugger. And I'm just fucking shitting on this dude, and I'm starting to get into his head. Like he goes and fucking misses something, and me and Mikey are just fucking just ruthless fucking Boston assholes in the fucking outfield, right? Just fucking with him, right? The reason Mikey and I were going to this game is because it was my last weekend there. I was getting ready to get stationed back east, right? I was heading back to when I was getting stationed in Aberdeen. And the week I get to Aberdeen, which is like the following week, the Angels are playing the Orioles. And my buddy fucking Travis is like, dude, do you want to go to an Orioles game? I'm like, who are they playing? He goes, the Angels. I was like, fuck, yes, I do. Where are our seats? And I was like, get them in right field. We get him in right field. I'm like, hey, motherfucker, you remember me from Anaheim? I'm fucking everywhere. And he's like, what the fuck? He fucking had a deep hatred for me. Like, you're never getting away from me, bitch. Fuck you. Those socks. Yeah. That was fun. Hindsight being what it is. Nah, fuck you. I'm still not sad. Fuck you.
Do you think that they all remember Mikey? Or do you think Mikey just remembers all of them?
I remember them. Yeah. They don't remember me.
Like, do you think Michael Phelps remembers Mikey?
That motherfucker does remember me. That's for goddamn sure.
Listeners.
I think
he's been tagged enough. He fucking knows. All right. So I have it on pretty good authority, actually, that he's well aware of the show and well aware of the beef. I'm not going to elaborate.
Okay, so what sport that we talked about would you go up against Michael Phelps?
Fishing. He's in the water and I'm chumming for sharks.
Just take him to Egypt.
Yeah, right.
I can't consider
anything except that's not in the water.
Like, I know fishing is a sport. I cannot accept fishing as a sport.
Yeah.
Fishing is a pastime that
It's a hobby.
You can figure out how to get paid for.
Yeah.
And you can compete.
Mm-hmm.
But there's
some people that say scuba diving is a sport.
maybe fishing, there's some talent involved.
I don't know.
They say skydiving is a sport.
I don't know. How are you competing?
Yeah, that's my thing is what competitive aspect does that have? Like fishing, I'm like, I understand like my fish was bigger, but that's so much luck involved with that. It's not like
I would think.
You know?
I'm actually of the opinion that I don't think it's a sport. I don't think skydiving is a sport. I think it's an amazing activity.
Yeah.
I think it's fucking some of the most fun I've ever had in my
Now,
life.
if you made it a sport, like that might be interesting.
I mean, and they do. I mean, because like there's like swooping and like
like a competition though.
They do.
There is. There's swooping comps and
he's going somewhere. He's going somewhere else with this though.
Like, who can get down safely?
Who can make it down first?
First or at all?
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
I will tell you. I know who would win. There's a guy that I know who would win.
Yeah,
and his name is Yoshi. He's one of the camera guys up in San Marcos who jumps a parachute the size of a fucking bed sheet. And he pulls at like 1,000 feet, I swear, because I've been under canopy and that motherfucker's been like by me. I'm like, what the fuck? And then this little white bed sheet pops open and he fucking lands. And I'm like, that fucking maniac every time. Like, yeah, he's fucking crazy.
Or
fucking love that guy.
Do you do last one to land?
Ooh,
But everybody has to open at a certain elevation.
Yeah.
Or certain altitude.
Or the last one to pull, but you can pull the other guys
If you can get to them.
So
Yeah.
MMA fighting, but in the air,
Yeah.
in free fall.
Yeah.
That's a fucking sport, dog.
I love that so many of our ideas are just like whatever the sport is, just let them fight.
And potentially die.
And put 'em on fire.
Horrific
And
death.
put 'em on fire.
And set 'em on fire.
Let them on
Yeah.
fire, let them fight, and then
Yeah.
fuck off.
Yeah. Or they have to jump a gap.
With spikes.
There's no spikes in NASCAR. There's just a jump.
I think they should. That's how you improve NASCAR.
Yeah.
Chariot spikes on the wheels.
Ooh.
Yeah.
You know, Rubbin's racing.
Rubbin's racing. You're gonna damage motherfuckers with those, dude.
The first dude that hits the wall and those spikes just catch. Fucking rip that bitch in half.
Well, you got
There was a
that's racing.
Oh, who was that dude? It went viral couple months ago, but he was coming into like the last turn and he knew he couldn't hit the gap on the inside. So he put his car up against the wall and just put the pedal to the floor and just rode the wall around like 3 guys and ended up placing. And people like NASCAR drivers were pissed. And he was like, there's no rule against it. Like I did it in the video game when I was younger.
Right.
And so I was like, this works.
I think another thing
What
for
a
NASCAR,
legend,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh yeah.
I think another thing for NASCAR is wherever the race is, within a 50-mile radius of that race, you find a police department that is less than 10 people. And you allow their department to rotate out, throwing spike strips at speeders going down pit lane. So if the guy speeds on pit lane, instead of getting a penalty, you throw fucking spike strips. He's got to do a whole lap on flat tires before he can get new ones.
That's pretty good.
What's
I
John-
think all NASCAR drivers should be over a 0.08 alcohol. ABV.
That will turn NASCAR to a party.
I think they should all be just a little pissed.
Yeah.
or you do all the laps, but the last 5 have to be done by a random fan in the stands.
Yep.
So you're just
Who
playing
has to blow at least a .1?
Yes.
Yeah. It's not the Winston Cup or the Bush, it's the Jameson Cup.
There you go.
We're gonna get this done.
Yep.
There was a race that I used to watch on YouTube. These guys used to video it, but it was I can't remember if it was a track race or a drag race, but these guys would go somewhere, race their cars like 15, 20 laps, but then they would have to road trip that car to the next race.
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
What
That was me every time I went to the drag strip in high school.
Exactly.
Like I risked having to walk home
Yes.
every time.
But I was like, that'd be a really cool if it was something like on like a NASCAR level or something where it's like, no, you can race your balls off, but you still got to drive this bitch to the next one. And if you're late, you fucking DQ.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dudes in Nebraska that will do that will build street sleepers and take them out and run them over the weekend and then drive them home.
I dig that. That's cool.
So
That'd be a cool race series.
I will tell you, if you're going to get going back to NASCAR drivers being a little drunk, technically, it is their history
That's
because
very true.
NASCAR was developed from
Yeah.
running booze,
Yeah.
well,
you know, and bootleggers and shit, right? Like
they were sober. They were just hauling booze.
We don't know that. I bet you they were sipping
Every
a little
movie
bit
I've
on
I
there.
don't
seen,
believe that.
These
at
guys
all.
were drinking the shit that they had in the back of their fucking.
Every time, man.
pickups. Yep.
You ever see Lawless? They were drinking that shit, and they were pouring it in the carburetor. Like,
Ooh. What would y'all change to the Isle of Man?
Nothing.
Or is that just
Nothing.
fucking
No.
dangerous enough? Because in my opinion,
They killed a dude in the practice week or
Yeah.
practice run last week.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
shit's
Nope.
fucking. Mike, you know what the Isle of Man?
I don't know.
John,
Isle
you
of Man
wanna-
TT.
Oh, John's about to educate you.
Oh yeah, it is
Bro.
the
Do I know
most
about it or do I
exhilarating
not?
motorcycle race on the planet.
So there's an island off the whatever UK islands.
Oh, the fucking crotch rocket race.
yeah,
oh,
But
yeah,
they
yes.
also run sidecar races on there.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
the
now,
speed
yeah.
limit, the standard speed limit on this island is like 20 miles an hour,
Yeah.
and these bikes are running 90 to 120.
No,
Yeah.
they're averaging. I think the average for last year was 126
Yeah,
with
I
a
know.
top speed of over 200 on the
Okay,
back
here's how I
straightaways.
improve them. They all have to be Hayabusas with enduro wheels.
So you want them to go slower?
with
I was about to
with,
say.
with enduro wheels
You want them to go slower?
or whatever the fuck.
No,
These are fucking $3 million
Pull up a
motorcycles.
video.
So
this shit. This
So
shit
it's those,
is.
but with enduro wheels, so they got to go off road.
This shit is insane.
Just take it off road. Take that, but off road. That's how you make it
Trying to
better.
find a
I
reason.
don't know.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
the Isle of Man it's an insane race.
Like it's on the
Like people die every year.
Yeah.
Every year the racers will die.
It always reminds me of like old school rally car races, because it's like it's people that are standing on the side of the street, and it's like at any moment this dude could lose the bike and your head could just be gone by a rear tire.
Yeah.
Like, and I dig that.
So it's called Isle of Man TT because it's a time trial race.
Okay.
So you're not racing. You're not like a pack racing other people. You're doing it for time. Now there's some times where you will catch up to another person, like in these videos right here.
Yeah.
Well, look how
but these dudes
fucking fast these guys are going.
It's insane. They're hauling ass, and it's just regular roads. It's not like they built a track on it. Like it's fucking dangerous.
And it's just
shit.
like an old school cinder block wall that will just destroy you if you fuck up.
I
Like,
respect that.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's going fast.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything I changed to that. No,
it's the most dangerous motorcycle race
Yeah.
ever, right?
I think it's the most dangerous racing event.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The videos though of like when the people are filming them go by, that's how you get like the true how fucking fast they're moving. Like,
so I want to ride. I want to go out there one time in my life during the races
yeah,
because there's ways that you can ride that course.
yeah.
And I want to know how much fucking slower I am compared to these guys.
Oh, fuck.
Like how many minutes?
Right.
You could measure mine with a calendar. Fuck.
Mikey's 6 years behind.
Yeah, here's the sidecar shit. Look at this.
And I'd love to be the dude in the passenger seat.
No,
of a
fuck
sidecar.
that. You have no control over your buddy just fucking killing you.
You have all the control.
Yeah, dude. You're
Oh, look
the
at this
weight,
guy.
your weight
Yeah.
Yeah,
distribution, dude.
you are literally the reason that thing is staying on the pavement.
Yep.
The only downside though is because they're like hanging off of the bike. If he takes that corner a little too tightly, and you just feel that cobblestone wall rubbing up against your
That's
helmet,
why,
and you're
that's why I
like,
get a helmet.
ah.
That'd be fun. That'd be fun as shit. They did adapt a cool thing with that. They do motocross with sidecars now.
So I want to take this.
So these guys are hitting like triples with a dude in a sidecar.
I want to take this and I want to mix it with that thing where they chase the wheel of cheese down the hill.
That's another one. I don't know if that's technically a sport or not, but nothing should be changed about
That's
that.
fucking
That
amazing,
is
dude.
so-
I watch those videos for days, bro.
Like, and half of me is like, I could do that.
Dude.
And the
Right?
other half of me is like, I could leave in a wheelchair.
Right? But it looks like the most fun ever. Like they're having a blast,
You're chasing
man.
a fucking thing of cheese, and all you get is bragging rights.
Yeah. That's the best part, dude. It's like you get to keep the cheese.
It's like the
You
bar.
get to keep the wheel of cheese.
I would never eat it.
It's like
No.
the Barbie downhill race at
Yes.
fucking rednecks,
Yeah.
right?
That's what I was thinking
Yeah.
of.
Yeah, you get bragging rights,
Fucking
or you get
perfect.
fucked up. One of the two.
Well, they get money.
Have y'all seen the Red Bull downhill kart races?
Oh yeah,
Hell yeah.
Those are
Or
fucking
what's
awesome.
what's the Red Bull plane thing called?
The
The
fluke tag.
The
fluke tag.
Yeah, that's an amazing sport.
Dude, I've seen some
there's
videos
another one.
recently where
Zero notes.
the plane hit the water and like recovered.
Oh,
Like,
yeah?
oh my God, it's crazy.
Wow.
See,
Yeah.
I feel like Red Bull is going down a similar path that we're talking right now.
Yeah.
I think they're figuring.
They're like,
it out,
you know
yeah.
what? What if we have the guys? What if we have them make an airplane and launch and yeet it off of a dock, and then we measure how far they go?
Right?
And then the German dude's like, "Yeah, Flugtag."
Yeah. Nothing happened. Yeah. Doosin.
Well, fuck, boys.
Or like when fucking Red Bull did that thing where like the pilots switched. Where like
Oh,
they
yeah.
skydived out of their own planes and went into the other planes and then
Wow.
fucking landed.
One of them.
One of
did.
them made it. Other one, he landed
I don't
under
know.
a parachute.
I don't know if Red Bull is going to be doing a lot of stuff like that anymore.
Probably not.
Because there's another guy who decided to intentionally crash his plane for views.
I seen that fucking dickhead.
Except he's going to jail.
Yeah.
Good. Fuck
Whoa.
that guy.
Yeah.
What happened there? I didn't hear about this.
It was like an old school, like it was like a 1940s fucking plane. He had this real old fucking like wooden aircraft that he took up. And basically just for fucking views, he jumped out.
And,
He
intentionally crashed the plane.
Claimed he had engine problems. And
But he also put GoPros all over it and
Yeah.
recovered the footage.
And the first thing he did was went and grabbed all his GoPros.
and had a parachute on.
Well,
Yeah.
you have to as a pilot.
No, you
All,
don't.
all pilots wear them.
No.
Well, in small aircraft, they do.
No.
No.
When you have people jumping out of them, you do.
No,
No.
Who doesn't?
me, my grandfather, my dad.
You do not need to wear a fucking parachute
I thought
if
it
you
was
have
like-
a private pilot's license.
No.
No,
No,
that's not how
absolutely
any of that
not.
works.
No.
You know why? Because the fucking planes you go up
You're right.
in might not make it back down.
Yep, you're right.
The only reason
You're
Tommy wears a parachute is because of Tommy's plane and Tommy's
Yeah.
flying.
Yeah.
You got to think the planes that you
I
jump
will
out
tell
of,
you, statistically speaking, if I'm ever going to be in a plane crash, it'll be in that one.
Oh yeah,
the
absolutely.
planes that you jump out of are gutted.
Yeah.
Like it is the bare bones. What do I need to get this thing to fly? And what weight can I remove?
Yeah.
You know?
That's why you could. There are parts of that aircraft. It's like poof, that's outside.
Yeah.
Ugh. You're like, what the
Like
fuck?
when you take off and you can see light through the entire fuselage because it's shaking itself apart. Yeah. That's Tommy's plane.
got a parachute.
First time I sat behind Tommy's seat on my first jump, I looked over at the skin of the aircraft and went, "Oh, there's daylight."
did you
And
see
I
the-
just reached down and patted my fucking reserve.
Did you see the duct tape? This
Huh?
Tommy's got duct tape in some
Yeah.
spots, man. It's like just straight up silver duct tape, dog.
It's-
Just
yeah.
spirit.
Like you can see the panels. You can look where the rivets are in a panel and you can see them vibrate and light shows through
Yeah.
in between
Yeah.
the rivets. And you're like, that's not how rivets work.
They are on that plane.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're still holding on.
Well, all right, boys.
Yeah.
I think we've improved a lot of sports across the
We
world.
have.
Really, I think.
Sure.
I think there's some opportunity there. Savannah Bananas,
Yes.
you keep doing what you're doing. You're
Fucking
doing great
MLB.
things. MLB, take some notes.
Yeah.
All right.
Let them go back to first after they get
The
passed
pitchers
home.
don't need time. All right. They need dancing. Obviously. So like, share, subscribe, smash those buttons. 3 little things. They're real easy. Not hard to do at all. John?
Smoke on.
Scott?
Ooh, drink on.
God damn it, kids.
Freedom the fuck on.
Later.